This is 7 National News, and in our top story, a new wage protection decree implemented by the Ministry of Human Resources and Emiratisation, which is aimed at ensuring people receive their wages in full and on time, takes effect from today. According to a report released by Emirates news agency WAM, the Minister of Human Resources and Emiratisation, His Excellency Sakar bin Gargash, stated that the decree fairly contributes towards labour market stability as it safeguards employees while keeping business owners' interests. The decree is focused on companies with more than 100 workers and ensures staff are paid within 10 days of their registered payday. Failure to do so will result in the ministry blocking further work permits from the 16th day of the delay, while a company that does not pay wages a month from the due date then enters into a refrainment period when judicial authorities may take further punitive action. According to the decree, the ministry can also penalise other companies owned by the defaulting employer and their business. Fines range from 5,000 dirhams for each worker whose wage has been delayed to 50,000 dirhams for issues such as groups of workers protesting about unpaid wages after 60 days. Commuters today faced multiple delays on many main roads as schools reopened and public sector employees resumed work after the Islamic New Year. Slow-moving traffic was reported on the E11 Al-Ittihad Road inbound to Dubai, as well as on Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Road in Muhaysna 4. Elsewhere, there were significant tailbacks experienced along Sheikh Zayed Road near Dubai International Financial Centre in the direction of Abu Dhabi, as well as the flyover near Safa Park towards Mall of the Emirates. Roads around Dubai Investment Park Roundabout and Jumeirah Village Triangle were also affected. In Abu Dhabi, drivers reported delays on Khalij Al Arabi Street at Abu Dhabi Gate City and the E22 Abu Dhabi Al Ain Road. 9 private schools are expected to open this academic year, adding about 17,326 student places across the Emirate. According to the Abu Dhabi Education Council, 4 schools will offer the British curriculum, 3 will teach the American curriculum, another Indian curriculum, and 1 the Ministry of Education curriculum. The Emirate is home to 186 private schools for about 236,000 students, according to ADEC, with Emiratis making up about 24% of the private school student population. In addition to the 9 new schools, ADEC said there were about 19 schools under construction that were expected to operate during the 2 coming academic years, adding more than 30,000 seats in the market. The private school student population in the Emirate is projected to continue growing at a rate of about 5% per year, reaching about 283,798 pupils by 2020 and 21, according to the latest figures publicly available on ADEC's website. The Ministry of Health and Prevention has launched a community awareness campaign on cardiovascular disease at the headquarters of the General Directorate of Residency and Foreigners Affairs in Dubai as part of its Healthy Heart initiative. The campaign will organise a host of educational events and activities in primary healthcare centres and shopping malls in Sharjah, Dubai and Ras Al Khaimah, in addition to various workplaces and hospitals as part of the nationwide mass awareness campaign. The government-led activities will also include free medical checkups for blood pressure, body mass index and blood sugar levels, health counselling, lectures and workshops on the benefits of healthy eating and physical activity, as well as the negative effects of smoking. The campaign is part of the celebrations marking World Heart Day, which took place on the 29th of September, focusing on community health awareness as well as the health risks associated with the use of tobacco, lack of physical activity and unhealthy eating habits, all of which contribute to the rising incidence of cardiovascular disease. The inaugural editions of Climate Abu Dhabi and Abu Dhabi Hardware Show has kicked off in Abu Dhabi today, showcasing the latest innovations in hardware products, while also launching technologies to achieve environmental sustainability in the UAE. Senior officials representing Abu Dhabi Chamber of Commerce and Industry and Abu Dhabi National Exhibition Centre (ADNEC) officially opened the Climate Abu Dhabi and Hardware Show and also briefly spoke to industry professionals coming from the international heating, ventilation, air conditioning and the refrigeration HAVCR industry. as Dubai and Abu Dhabi aim to achieve energy sustainability in line with the UAE Vision 2021. Industry specialists highlighted that both exhibitions aim to showcase technologies revolving around three themes, including indoor climate, process cooling and cold chain technology, which can help in improving indoor air quality, food safety and connectivity. Organised by Dome Exhibitions and Euro Expo for the first time, the Abu Dhabi Hardware and Climate Show offers a unique platform for initiating a dialogue about the new range of eco-friendly products and solutions available in the industry today.
Actually, this is the first time that's coming to Abu Dhabi. We're trying to bring the new technology to Abu Dhabi. That's why we have the conference. Eurovent is the European Association in charge of these, that will be all explained during the conference. The main issues is that to reduce the production and to protect the environment and, of course, reduce the cost of that. So that's mainly the reason why we do this. It's a trade show. It's open for visitors specialized in HVAC, and we're hoping that this exhibition will bring here the contractors, the consultants, with the producers of these kind of machines. The UAE is a booming country. I mean, of course, now the oil price has gone down a little bit, but that's temporary. But in general, we have a construction boom. I mean, Abu Dhabi and Dubai. The UAE is the right place for that kind of thing. And we thought that, of course, with the consultancy of the exhibitors, that Abu Dhabi is the right place for the time being to hold something like that.
The government is pushing through the regulations and the government bodies toward more efficient products, green products. So that's why here Daikin comes in the same direction. We have the inverter technology, we have the new refrigerant, and other technologies that we have that all will give a high efficient product. So which means lower high efficiency, lower impact on the environment as well. So all our products are green products. You can this is what we're trying to tell to the market.
While stating that their tools offer practical solutions to meet the needs of modern construction, professionals or officials representing DeWalt revealed that most of the accidents at the construction sites happen due to inefficient usage of construction products, and their aim is to revolutionize the industry by offering innovative solutions that are not only safer but also complete projects faster.
Today you have around 25% of the accidents in a site happening because of trip hazards. People falling because of wire, people getting a shock. It may not be reported, but these are all big concerns for any contracting company. So if you can imagine any construction site doing all the jobs of civil, MEP, interior finishing, but having a battery which is so powerful, which can compensate for power supply, you can just imagine the whole game changes. So this is a game changer. So this is the evolution which is happening. So presently, if you look at it, people are moving from cords to cordless. They're trying to improvise on battery technology, trying to increase the number of applications you do. Predominantly, people do drilling, right? But now we are looking at drilling concrete, we are looking at grinding, we are looking at cutting oak wood, plywood. So virtually from a small scale to a large scale factory can be run on batteries.
The International Fund for Houbara Conservation has announced that it has bred 53,743 Houbara this year, marking the largest number hatched in this group's history. Breeding Houbara is a core activity in the organisation's captive breeding and release programme, which aims to reinstate wild Houbara to healthy numbers worldwide. The fund breeds both Asian and African Houbara, the two subspecies of the vulnerable Houbara bustard family, from its 4 breeding centres located in the UAE, Morocco and Kazakhstan. Ali Shamsi, the acting head of communications and public relations at the fund, was quoted as saying that the success of the breeding programme is a major step forward in reaching a sustainable population of the Houbara in the wilderness. And finally, in the bulletin, Gargash Enterprises has announced its new CSR project titled Score for Charity, a first-of-its-kind initiative in the region in collaboration with Ahli Football Club to benefit the Rashid Centre for Disabled in Al Basha. Gargash Enterprises will contribute 1,000 dirhams for each goal scored by Ahli Football Club's first team players during the Arabian Gulf League 2015-16 season. The proceeds generated throughout the season will enrich the lives of children with special needs associated with the Rashid Centre through education and therapy initiatives. According to officials, the initiative aims to raise awareness of particular issues and promoting positive change to help make a difference to the lives of the children at the centre. Score for Charity also aims at bringing together all the players to encourage them to perform better and volunteer to raise funds for Rashid Pediatric Therapy Centre. There will also be an exclusive mobile application that will provide the users comprehensive and real-time updates comprising game schedules, team scores and total funds pulled together by the initiative.
The initiative is fairly simple. Every goal the Al Ahly players score during this season, we will donate 1,000 dirhams to the Rashid Centre for the Disabled. Very simple, and I think the beauty is in its simplicity. The bottom line is this is a part of our corporate responsibility, social corporate responsibility, and I believe as a private sector company, we are all obliged to contribute back to the society in which we work in. So this is an example of it, and there are thousands of examples around us by various companies in the private sector, and we are encouraging such activities because I believe that will enrich the overall social fabric for the society in which we are. We have done it for this year. There is absolutely nothing that will stop us from repeating it through the coming seasons. Our association with Al Ahli Club is multi-year. Our association with Rashid Centre has been over many years. So there is absolutely no reason why not to continue this, and hopefully Al Ahli players are motivated and incentivized to score more and more goals and win more and more championships, and I think that will also pour to the overall good for the Rashid Centre.